Picture an SUV that looks like it was carved out of solid muscle, dressed in premium black paint, and designed to make every road feel like its territory. The 2027 Toyota 4Runner TRD-style SUV takes the familiar rugged formula and pushes it towards something more dramatic, more luxurious, and far more intimidating. Welcome back to Imaginary Motors. Today, we're taking a close look at a 4Runner that blends aggressive off-road character with upscale design, modern technology, and the kind of road presence that can completely change the atmosphere around it. From the moment you see this SUV approaching, the first thing you notice is its stance. It's tall, wide, and incredibly planted, with a body that looks ready to handle whatever the road throws at it. The black exterior gives the design an especially serious personality, while the sharp body contours create reflections that move across the surface like liquid metal. Toyota's rugged identity is still obvious, but this version feels more sophisticated. The proportions are muscular without looking excessive, and every major surface seems to have a purpose. The hood rises confidently over the front end, the shoulders are broad, and the wheel arches create the impression that the SUV is wearing its tires like protective armor. And then you get to the front, where this 4Runner really makes its statement. The grille dominates the entire face. It's tall, wide, and unmistakably Toyota, with bold Toyota lettering positioned across the center. Instead of hiding behind complicated styling, the front end uses a strong, straightforward design that immediately tells you this SUV means business. The LED headlights sit tightly against the grille, giving the 4Runner a focused expression. Their sharp shape adds a modern edge, while the sculpted hood above them gives the entire front end more depth. But the bumper is where things become especially aggressive. It's large, muscular, and pushed outward, creating an imposing profile that almost gives the SUV a luxury off-road character. A protective skid plate section sits underneath, while red recovery hooks provide a small but striking contrast against the black body. If you're enjoying the look of this 2027 Toyota 4Runner, take a moment to hit that like button. It tells us you want to see more vehicles like this here on Imaginary Motors. Move toward the side, and the proportions become even more impressive. The 4Runner sits high off the ground with wide fender flares surrounding substantial off-road tires. The wheels look purpose-built, while the raised suspension gives the SUV a commanding view over traffic. The side profile is clean but muscular. Strong character lines travel across the doors, the windows remain dark and private, and the roof carries practical adventure-focused equipment that adds to its rugged personality. There's also something about the black finish that makes the whole vehicle look larger. Instead of reflecting every detail immediately, the dark paint creates deep shadows around the wheel arches and lower body, giving the 4Runner an almost stealth-like appearance. From the rear, the SUV continues that same philosophy. The tailgate is broad and upright, giving the vehicle a practical shape while maintaining a strong visual presence. The rear lighting is modern and clean, and the bumper carries forward the rugged treatment seen at the front. The rear design doesn't need unnecessary decoration. The combination of wide bodywork, dark glass, substantial bumper elements, and strong Toyota badging creates a look that feels confident from every angle, and those wheels play an important role in the overall attitude. They're large enough to fill the arches properly, while the chunky off-road tires reinforce the vehicle's adventurous purpose. The high ground clearance makes the SUV look ready for rough terrain even when it's sitting still. Then you open the door, and the atmosphere changes completely. Inside, the rugged exterior gives way to a much more luxurious environment. Imagine a cabin finished in beautiful white and blue leather, with soft-touch surfaces, elegant stitching, polished metallic accents, and a dashboard designed to feel both modern and substantial. The white leather brightens the cabin, while blue accents add depth and personality. The seats look supportive and premium, designed to remain comfortable during long journeys while still providing the secure seating position you'd expect from an adventure-focused SUV. The dashboard places technology directly in front of the driver. A digital instrument display keeps essential information visible, while a large central touchscreen handles navigation, entertainment, connectivity, and vehicle functions. But importantly, the cabin doesn't feel like a technology experiment. The layout remains driver-focused and intuitive. Controls are positioned where you naturally expect them, while premium materials give the interior a sense of quality every time you touch something. The panoramic roof can bring even more light into the cabin, while ambient illumination creates a completely different atmosphere after sunset. During the day, the white interior feels bright and spacious. At night, the blue lighting gives the cabin a more sophisticated character. Practicality remains just as important. The elevated seating position provides excellent visibility, while the spacious rear area gives passengers room to stretch out. The cargo area is flexible enough for luggage, outdoor equipment, shopping, or whatever else the weekend demands. And when it comes to performance, the personality of this 4Runner becomes even clearer. This SUV is built around confident, usable power. The goal isn't simply to produce dramatic acceleration numbers. It's about delivering strong response when you need it, maintaining composure under pressure, and giving the driver confidence whether the road is smooth or unpredictable. On pavement, the elevated driving position makes the 4Runner feel commanding. You can see farther ahead, judge traffic more easily, and settle into a relaxed cruising rhythm. The wide stance adds stability, while the suspension works to keep the body controlled. Take it away from the pavement, though, and the rugged character becomes the star. Uneven trails, loose surfaces, steep approaches, and rough terrain are exactly where this SUV's design starts to make sense. The generous ground clearance, substantial tires, and off-road focused setup give it the confidence to keep moving when ordinary crossovers would rather turn around. And that dual personality is perhaps the biggest attraction here. You can drive it through a busy city during the week, park outside a modern restaurant, and still take it deep into the outdoors when the weekend arrives. Now here's the question. Would you choose this aggressive 4Runner over a larger luxury SUV if you wanted something that could genuinely handle adventure? Tell me what you think in the comments, because that choice says a lot about what you expect from an SUV. Safety and driver assistance also become important when a vehicle is designed to handle so many different environments. Modern systems can help monitor surrounding traffic, support lane positioning, maintain safer following distances, and provide additional awareness when maneuvering. Combined with the elevated seating position and strong visibility, these technologies make everyday driving easier, while adding another layer of confidence behind the wheel. So, who is this 4Runner really for? It's for someone who doesn't want a vehicle that feels ordinary. It's for drivers who want rugged capability without giving up comfort, who appreciate aggressive styling but still expect a premium cabin, and who want one SUV capable of handling everything from weekday commuting to weekend exploration. The 2027 Toyota 4Runner TRD-style SUV brings all of those qualities together in one imposing package. It looks tough, feels substantial, offers a surprisingly luxurious environment inside, and carries the kind of personality that makes a vehicle memorable. If this is the kind of automotive content you enjoy, subscribe to Imaginary Motors and stay with us for more powerful SUVs, futuristic designs, and the vehicles shaping tomorrow's roads. Because some SUVs are built simply to follow the road, and then there are SUVs like this 4Runner, built to make the road feel like it belongs to them.